Hello everyone, my name is Priscilla. I'm from International Business Management from Petra Christian University. And today I want to talk about my core competence and my future career in the next 1, 3, 5, and 10 years.
So I will explain using the 6 A's framework. In first A is awareness. In awareness, I will explain about myself based on the 5 assessment tests. So later it can be the first brick for me to adjust myself for my future career. So awareness is aware of my core competencies. And in alignment, I will align it with my vision and mission. And the next in action, I will talk about what I have learned knowledge from Dr. Casey Chan. And in adoption, I will talk about my future career for the next 1, 3, 5, and 10 years. And in assurance, I want to talk about how to assure that I'm in the right track of my plan. And the last is anticipation. Here I want to talk about the internal and external threat that hinder me for my future goals. So let's begin with the first A, that is awareness, aware of my core competencies. Here I want to explain using the 5 self-assessment tests. There are Mumford Learning Style Test, Entrepreneurship GET Test, Big 5 Personality Test, Veblen 9 Team Rules Test, and Leadership Test. And these 5 tests is to build the individual competence, team capacity, and also leadership capability of myself. So let's begin with the first test, that is learning style test. So there are 4 criteria of learning style, and from these 4, I got activist for my very strong preference, pragmatist from strong preference, reflector for moderate preference, and theorist for low preference. From the activist, this means I'm an enthusiastic person, I'm welcoming new challenges, and I like to try things out and participate. This is reflected from the very strong preferences for my activists. Additionally, I'm also a pragmatist as my strong preferences. So not only welcoming new challenges, I also like to execute that challenges into practical manner and solve set problems. I also appreciate the opportunity given to see how the theory executed in real action. In the second test is entrepreneurial GET test, and from this test I got this diagram. The highest score goes to calculated risk taking, which means I'm neither over nor under ambitious. I like challenges and I will try to set challenging but attainable goals for myself. And the next is the Big 5 personality test. From the 5 alternative results, the highest score goes to extroversion, which means I am a person who likes to work in communities. I'm a very social person who knows how to communicate my idea in simpler ways. And the next one, the second highest score goes to openness to experience, which means I like to try new experience, welcoming new challenges. I like to ask what ifs and tries to solve problem with different way. Next, in the fourth test, which is the Belbin model of team roles. In this test, I got the highest score is a team worker and the shaper. Here, the shaper means that I like to influence others and I like to construct concepts to solve my problems. And in team worker means I like to work in community and I like to build in relationship. And in the fifth test, that is the leadership test, the highest score goes to motivating and inspiring and also the leading change. Motivating and inspiring means I like to influence others, and in leading change, I like to influence others and also suggesting people to do good things. So, in summary, I am an enthusiastic person. I like to participate in new things. I like to work in community. I like to build in relationship, influence other, and communicate simply. And also, I like to do the execution, and I like to solve problem in different way. Also set challenging but attainable goals. And also, I like to change the theory into the action, and I also appreciate the opportunities. So the next one is alignment. That is aligned with my vision, mission, and values. So my vision is to be a successful mother and successful business consultant in Asia Pacific. And my mission is to having an holistic capability in understanding business strategy and having updated information in solving business related problems. And my value is do to others as you would have them do to you, and be the man of integrity, and be a loyal and hardworking person. In action, I will talk about the knowledge from Dr. Casey Chan. The knowledge is the holistic learning. Holistic means the ability to think quickly and also rapid response to change. And the holistic means flexible, versatile, and adaptive. Flexible means cooperative and accommodating, and versatile means multitask competently, and adaptive means able to change in different conditions. And this is the diagram of holistic learning that consists of holistic, system, and critical. The holistic and system will be action learning, and holistic and critical will be the continuous learning. System and critical will be the experiential learning, and all of this will create the whole brain, which is the accelerated learning. In adoption, I want to talk about the future career for the next 1, 3, 5, and 10 years. So here's now, and the next 1 year is I want to have internship and working at Holistic Learning Consortium with Dr. Casey Chan. And the next 3 years, I will working at the Holistic Learning Consortium also with Dr. Casey Chan, but I will be more professional. I will able to construct my own diagram, and because of that, Dr. Casey Chan just need to sit back and relax. In the next 5 years, I want to apply to a big company to be a professional strategy consultant. Maybe at that time, I already have my own family, and at that time, I also want to teach somebody in university. So in the next 10 years, I will be a successful professional strategy consultant. Maybe at that time, I already have my own Maserati, and at that time I will still teaching to some university students. So all of this plan for me to have a meaningful life, become blessing for others, and also empower others to do the best they can. Next is assurance. How to assure that I am in the right track of my plan. So the first one, I want to creating opportunities to get feedback. So for example, when I teach, I want my student to give me some feedback so I can be a better person. The next one is have a balanced life and exercise regularly. So I will have my own exercise every morning. And also learning from others is a very good opportunities, and also keeping a journal, for example from the calendar and also from the phone, and also having a development plan. This is for example like I'm joining another training or another talks with more successful people. In anticipation, I want to talk about the internal and external threat. So the first internal threat is the capability limitation. For example, I only can speak Indonesian and English. So maybe in the future, I should learn how to speak the other language. For example, Chinese language. And next one is need more attention to detail. And the next one, I need to have better communication skills. I need to be more simple, sweet, short, and sharp. And also the last one, the most important one, I need to check and recheck all my work to avoid mistakes. And in external, the first one is an opportunity. I need to have a good opportunity, and I need to grab that opportunity to become my stepping stone for my future career. And also my family should support me in everything that I do, and also my rival. And also the last threat is the technology threat, because maybe I cannot access the technology, so it can hinder me for my future goals.
So that's all about me, my core competence, and my future career explained using the 6 A's. So I'm Priscilla from International Business Management from Petra Christian University. Thank you.